Hi guys, V here at VTO Gaming, and we're back in Dark Souls 2. As I'd mentioned at the end of the previous video, we were going to clear this area off of the archers and make our way down to the Sinner's Rise. Clearing those enemies had looted us around 20,000 souls, which we used to grab a quick level. We've rounded off our dex to 15 to increase the scaling with our Hide Knight sword. Since the enemies in the water below don't take a lot of damage, if any, from fire, I figured the lightning effect on this would be more effective. At the end of our last video, I'd showed you the secret on that ledge right there. So this time we can just bypass it and head straight into the fight. Grab ourselves the Phantom just to speed this up. And start luring the first mob. Just use him as a tank. And now we'll head in. This first cave to the right has a secret wall. But before we venture out there and get knocked off into the ocean, we'll try and dispatch this guy. It may be difficult to see because of the water, but the way I regularly deal with this is after that first attack, there's a moment where you can get an attack in and just poke away at his health. Just be careful here. I'm not entirely sure how far the landmass goes, so just watch your step. Are you going to venture off the cliff? Okay, we looted a ring there. It's one I'm not too familiar with. Okay, not something we want on a melee character at the moment. Next time we go back to Majula, that'll upgrade our Estus flask. Try and separate the mob so it either has to pick attacking you or him. And see if you can go for the backstab. It makes dealing with them a hell of a lot easier. Try and dispatch those guys before they get near you. Okay, so it's locked at the moment. Venture to the other side. I am pretty certain there's no secret walls in these. I could be wrong. If I am, please feel free to leave a comment. Now let's see if we can get away with opening this and running away. Nope, doesn't look like it. Come on, roll. There we go. Get our staff out. and try and rescue him before these guys kill him. There should be more than that. And one of these cages should contain the Pharaoh's Lockstone we've been after. There we go. And we'll clear the other two just to be safe. Just be careful, these guys can lie dormant underneath the water, which is why you may occasionally hear my pad clicking for the lock on. But it looks like we're okay for now. Or not. Now, these doors are locked. We can gain the key to these doors later, and what will happen is that chain and urn of oil you can see hanging down there, if you carry a torch in there, it will light up the Lost Sinner's boss fight and make him a hell of a lot easier. I think at this time we should try him in the dark, and if we fail, we'll revisit him later when we're strong. This boss is regarded as one of the old souls, and as you'll see, if we manage to loot his soul, they signify that by a different icon. What I was about to demonstrate is he's particularly hard to lock onto because of the darkness of the room. If he gets a certain distance away, you lose lock. And as with every other boss, just watch his attacks, check your timing, keep your stamina high. Oh, he caught me there. Actually, it's probably best if I heal before that NPC dies. I try and stay as close as possible to him so that the lock doesn't break too often. Okay, I made that look extremely easy there, I think. Trust me, when you come to fight him yourself, I don't imagine you'll have such an easy time of it. I have fought him a few times doing research for this playthrough, so you soon learn what you can and can't get away with. We'll venture down here. That Fragrant branch of yore. That item will remove petrification from numerous NPCs throughout the game. And we would be tempted to go back and use it on the one in the cage upstairs in the Lost Bastille, so we have access to boss weapons. But we're going to use it to actually progress the storyline and open up a new area we wouldn't have access to. But before that, we're going to go and have a fight with 8 gargoyles. I don't expect this fight to go quite so smoothly, especially since we'll be doing it solo. See how many points we can get into this. Take it to 20. And quickly head off. The servants' quarters was where we were trying to go. Now this area is one of the reasons we are playing offline for this playthrough, because where we're about to venture into is one of the game's PvP hot zones. If you're looking to challenge other players, just venture in here, wait a few seconds, and you'll be invaded. Time and time again. This little whelp will invite you to join the Bellfire's Covenant, but he just annoys me, so the way we deal with that is you will notice he has a lot of HP. But not enough to justify that voice. I wouldn't encourage killing the NPCs until you've almost finished the game and you're getting ready to move on to your New Game Plus. But that's just one of those NPCs who sticks out as doesn't deserve to live. Is it here? Yep. You'll notice this gap in the floor. Now it does state we've been invaded, but it's simply by an NPC. These guys are only dangerous if they come in a crowd. I'm wondering where this invader is. Must be upstairs. Quickly grab this chest before he drops down on us. An item featured in the first game, very early on and very useful. For now, we'll stick with our own setup. It looks like we're actually going to have to venture up and fight this guy, which is going to eat up the last of our recording time in this session. So we'll venture into the boss in the next one. Okay, he is up here. He would be the red shape. He's a little more dangerous than the others, so just be cautious of that. Back off and grab a heal round the corner. That is one of the animations I like about the Hide Knight sword. The upward swing has a good sweep on it. And if you can position yourself right, you can get multiple opponents with it. Okay, that one was sore. Just position yourself better. Now, do we have anything equipped? We do. Fire bombs, they'll do nicely. See if we can cluster them up like that again. Come on. Ideally we would get more than one opponent with that, but they've separated and two are ranging. They're going to whittle me down. Got greedy, that could cost me. Close call there. Okay, that's one dealt with. See if we can get rid of these pests now. One more hit should do him. Oh. Just keep up our practice for when we are actually being invaded. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap up this recording here. Next time we'll head down the ladder and go in and fight the gargoyles. I've been VTO Gaming, and I'll see you next time.